Hello, and welcome to today's Saturday Double Tap. And our first contract today, Joppinkaru, set on the Snow Festival map of Hokkaido and supplied to us today by Shako1610. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we'll be bringing with us a remote magnetic gas grenade in a briefcase, a remote taser, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way into the corner of our cubicle here and remove our gas grenade from a briefcase. We're then going to make our way into the far cubicle, where our first target is currently enjoying a glass of wine. We're going to trigger our gas grenade right next to her, and then make our way down into the bathroom underneath the restaurant and bar area, or the sushi bar area, and our target will be making her way down here shortly. I'm going to drop my briefcase in the middle of the room there and let the guard take that away. We don't need it anymore. It doesn't matter about whether the guard takes it away or not, we just don't want the briefcase. So I can see on the minimap our target is now making their way down the stairs. They are in no particular hurry to purge themselves, which always amuses me because I would literally be running to the nearest bathroom. So once she's finally decided where she wants to purge herself, we're going to follow her into the cubicle, and we are going to assist her by giving her a nice refreshing cold drink of water, and we are one target down. So next up, we're going to go for our primary target on this map, Mr. Dmitry Fedorov, and we can find him currently out in the Tranquility Garden. He will then come into the sushi bar area and hang around. He's actually just on his way in there now, but then he will isolate himself in this bathroom right here. So we're going to make our way inside, close the door behind us, render the permanent resident unconscious, and deposit them in the closet in the right hand cubicle. And then all we have to do is await the arrival of our guest of honor, who will be here rather shortly. Like I said, he's going to hang around in the sushi bar and restaurant area for a little while, but he will eventually make his way into this bathroom. His bodyguard will take up position outside, so we are free and clear to pounce on Dimitri and give him a nice gentle neck massage. We're going to hide him along with the permanent resident in the closet, and when Dimitri's bodyguard comes in to find him, he will not find him. So 2 targets down. We're going to move on now to target number 3, and they are a guard on patrol down on the lower balcony area. So we're going to make our way straight out into the Tranquility Garden and all the way up to the rear. We're going to hop over the edge and down the drain pipe here. Hopefully we won't slip. It's a long way down to the ground, and in through the window. And our target will be on patrol in the balcony area just outside. And I can see on the mini-map he's actually just arrived here. So we'll just shoot him very quickly in the head, and it only took me 2 attempts. So we can leave him there if we so wish. You can also hide him in the closet just inside the door we were hiding behind. What we do want to do is take his outfit before making our way around to the little storeroom where Nails, the helicopter pilot, is keeping his drug stash. We're going to render the guard asleep in here unconscious, collect up everything that he drops, and deposit him in the closet provided. We're then going to select our silenced pistol, make our way back outside, and I was going to head up and start setting up the next elimination, but it turns out that the helicopter pilot Nails is actually already on his way down here. and that works for us. It's no big deal. So once Nails gets to the storage room there, he will stop outside the door briefly. We can either shoot him in the head here and dump him over the edge like I am doing now, or you can wait for him to go in the storage room and deal with him how you see fit, either a neck massage or a bullet to the head, 2 in the back, whatever you see fit, and deposit him in the closet provided. Either way, once Nails has been dealt with, we're going to make our way up to the hospital entrance here, and we're going to drop our taser on the floor in clear view of the glass door window, and in a moment a doctor will come along and they will spot that, and it's a 50-50 chance, depending on where the other guard is, that they will go and get our target to come and remove it away. If they go to another guard, just quickly pick up the taser and try it again. Luckily enough, first time round, our target was the one called to retrieve it. So when they come out to investigate what the commotion is about, we can then trigger the taser. They will then have a shockingly bad day, and we can get off this rather cold mountain and gain ourselves a nice fancy helicopter in the process. So there we go, one contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we will get ourselves for that a silent assassin rating. Next up, we're off somewhere a little bit more Mediterranean. So for our second challenge, we are off to Sapienza, and we are going to be taking care of the Incognito Ego Sum contract supplied to us by Hitman 96JO. And on to our briefing, short and sweet, by Magic Dave 94. So moving on to our targets, and for our second challenge we have 3 of them, along with a free map. And for our second challenge we will be starting at the ICA safe house. We'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, an exploding Christmas gift, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require ourselves a change of outfit. So we're going to make our way straight up to Rocco's apartment, and we are going to get ourselves a kitchen assistant's outfit. I'm just going to take care of that camera on the side of the kitchen's building there as well. It's quite a difficult shot sometimes. The leaves do get in the way, or you can, if you so wish, just avoid the camera. It is a moving camera, so it is a little bit tricky to avoid, which is why I took it out. Once we have the kitchen assistant's outfit from Rocco's apartment, we can then make our way down towards the garage of the villa, and our first target is right here, just finishing a cigarette. We're going to let them get right into the garage area so that we're not seen by anyone outside. We're going to give this gentleman a nice gentle neck massage. We're then going to deposit him very quickly and very quietly into the crate provided at the back of the room, as there are a number of eyes in the area that could glance this way and spot the body. So one target down, we're going to now head off over to the town hall across the plaza, and our second target, the psychiatrist, Mr. or Dr. should I say, Lafayette. He didn't go to 6 years of medical school to be called Mr. So we're going to go up to the Alfresco cafe area outside the ice cream parlor. We're going to add our lethal poison to the glass of coffee on the table, and we are going to trigger Dr. Lafayette's conversation with Caruso's handler, and then we can wander off once that has started. Once that conversation has finished, Mr. or Dr. Lafayette will go and sit down and sample his coffee and find it not to his liking. While that is all happening, we are going to make our way down into the Old Town section of the map, where the private investigator is currently asleep on a bench. We're going to add our exploding Christmas gift to the floor just by the radio there. And as long as no one is around, we are safe and clear to trigger the explosive, which will then detonate the moped next to it, which will detonate the moped next to that, which will then eliminate our target for an accident explosion. And all that's left for us to do is to start making our way to the nearest available exit, which in this case will be the harbour exit. And on our way there, around about this point, Mr. or Dr. Lafayette should be sampling his poisoned coffee, and he will keel over and he will not be psychiatrying anyone ever again. And it turns out that guy is able to phase through chairs. So all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and as we're already well on the way to the boat exit, all we have to do is continue on. So once we get out into open waters, we will get confirmation that our second contract of the day has been completed. We have managed to eliminate all of our targets according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn that gets us our second silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.